All right, so ever get totally sucked into a task, like really in the zone, and bam, out of nowhere, it's like, we need this now, total scramble mode.
Oh, yeah. The dreaded fire drill. Heart rate's up, stress level through the roof.
Exactly. And for what? Today, we're going deep on these work fire drills, why managers love them, and how to build a work life that's, well, less chaotic.
Well, and what's interesting is how easily we confuse those fire drills with actual emergencies.
Right. Like just because it's loud and flashy.
Doesn't make it important. It's all about urgency versus importance. And honestly, it's how we're wired.
Totally. And to really get this, we got to talk about the Eisenhower matrix. It's not just some productivity buzzword. It shows us how we decide what to focus on.
Exactly. It's like this simple grid, right? Urgent, not urgent, important, not important. And where do most of these so-called emergencies fall?
Let me guess. Urgent, but not important.
Bingo. They feel big because they're time sensitive, but honestly, they pull us away from the truly impactful stuff.
Yeah.
The important, but not urgent work.
Okay, I've got an analogy for you. Imagine you're a chef. Big dinner rush coming. You're in the zone. Mise en place is prepped. Sauce is simmering.
Sounds delicious so far.
Right. But then, every 2 seconds, it's another crisis. Someone spilled the salt, the pan's smoking, where's the truffle oil, NOW.
Aha, those little fires that need putting out.
Exactly. Those are the urgent but not important tasks. And if our chef gets bogged down by every single one,
they'll never get to the important stuff. The recipe development, the artful plating, the stuff that makes a meal memorable.
They're so busy putting out fires, the quality of everything suffers.
Because they can never fully focus. It's like this attention residue. Every time you switch tasks, especially from high stress to something else, a bit of your focus stays stuck.
You're never fully present. And I'm guessing this constant firefighting mode takes its toll.
Oh, absolutely. Our sources talk about burnout, and it's no surprise, right? Your brain never catches a break. You're always reacting.
So creativity plummets, decisions are rushed, you feel it physically.
Exactly. And it doesn't stop there. This always-on feeling, it infects the whole team.
Like a bad cold that becomes the office epidemic.
Exactly. If the leader's frantic, everyone feels that pressure. No one has time for the important but not urgent tasks that actually lead to growth.
Professional development, brainstorming, just building those relationships, all get pushed aside.
It's a vicious cycle. You focus on putting out fires, you have less time to prevent them, so you have more fires.
Sounds exhausting, but there's got to be a way out.
There is. Our sources give some great strategies, and awareness is key. Not every problem is a DEFCON 1 situation.
All right, got to pick your battles.
Yes. They talk about clear boundaries. What actually constitutes a real emergency?
Okay, so like a minor tech glitch versus the entire system crashing.
Perfect example. Different responses required, and leaders need to make that crystal clear.
Makes sense. So how do we tackle those pesky, urgent, but not important tasks?
Proactive planning and knowing when to delegate.
So instead of always reacting, you're getting ahead of the chaos.
Yes. You're actually creating space for those important but not urgent activities, which ironically makes you more effective when those real emergencies pop up.
Because you're not already fried.
Exactly. You actually have the mental bandwidth to handle it.
So to wrap this up, what should our listeners take away from all this?
That just because something feels urgent doesn't mean it's important.
Love it. Don't mistake noise for importance.
Right. Think about it this way. What's that one fire drill in your work life that you could actually prevent?
What could you say no to? Delegate or plan better that would free you up for what truly matters?
Now that's a question worth pondering. We'll be back next time with another fascinating topic, so be sure to subscribe and join us again. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep crushing it out there.